Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The ink is not even dry on a budget which has been debated but not passed, and the Advanced Education Minister is going back to the drawing board to find $16 million. The Minister is so focused on his bait-and-switch plan to distract Albertans from the harm created by his much larger cuts, he forgot to include the cost of this plan in his budget and refused to discuss it in estimate debate in the House. So, to the Minister, does he have absolutely no respect for this House, or is he really just making this up as he goes along?
Mr. Speaker, last Thursday, this member had an opportunity to sit through the estimates of this ministry and go line by line through this ministry's budget. So she should have known that there is no added dollars to supplement the inflationary cost that now we are saving students from paying, and the department will pay on students' behalf. There is a line item in the budget. She has seen it, she has approved it, and I imagine if she wants to sit down with me and show me what the line item is, I'll gladly show it to her. The budget has not changed, and the allocation to universities has not changed.
Honourable member.
Well, Mr. Speaker, given that several rural institutions have already predicted staff cuts, downsizing of academic programs and closure of student support services, and given that these reductions, when combined with the government's broken promise to fund scholarships for Aboriginal and rural students, will limit access by these underrepresented groups to advanced ed, why won't the minister admit the facts? Your cuts fundamentally assault the quality and the accessibility of Albertans' advanced education system.
Mr. Speaker, in a province that has the second highest funding for advanced education in Canada and also has financially the second highest financial support for students, and also in a province, as the member will point out every time, that has one of the lower post-secondary enrollment among students, and she points out that there is access lacking, something is wrong, Mr. Speaker. We will make sure that the dollars that we spend on advanced education get to the classrooms. We will make sure that students get the service that they deserve, and we will run a system that is efficient and that is student-focused.
Honourable member.
Only this government would think that the way to fix a problem is to cut 8% away from it. That's ridiculous. Given that the minister claims he can only ask post-secondary institutions to refrain from non-instructional fees, and given that Mount Royal University has clearly demonstrated the weight of this so-called ministerial request by announcing plans to raise non-instructional fees, why won't the minister admit that he has all the legislative authority he needs to ban these fees and then step up and do his job and ban them?
Mr. Speaker, only a member of the NDP caucus would say that the only way to solve a problem is to spend your way out of that problem and throw more money at the problem and grow it. Mr. Speaker, we will be focusing on students. We know that we can deliver high-quality, competitive education for our students, and we know that we can find administrative efficiencies not only in one school, but in the entire campus Alberta. That's what we will do, because at the end of the day, 25% of that cost is paid by students through tuitions, and certainly she doesn't want that to go up, does she?